Hey Killer Bees, it's Pahla B from PahlaBFitness.com, and on tap today we are getting summer strong. You guys, I have a perfect full body strength training workout for us today. This one is 100% beginner friendly. In fact, if you have never lifted weights before, this might be the very best kind of strength training workout for you. But even if you have, I promise you can still get something out of this by lifting heavier weights. This is the kind of routine that you can repeat once or twice a week and progress your own weights and really see some strength gains and some progress in your shape and tone. You guys, of course, I've got a nice warm up for us, and you are going to need one set of dumbbells where you set your own challenge with how heavy you go. And when you're ready for this one, I'm totally ready. Let's go. Alright you guys, let's get right into it. We're going to start with a nice little cardio warm-up. And I know you're wondering, why are we doing cardio if we're lifting weights today? Well, I want to make sure that your heart rate is elevated just a little bit and all your muscles are warm before we pick up something heavy. We're going to get started with some side shuffles with some nice big overhead arms while we're doing it. As we come down, just a little bit of a curtsy lunge. We're not going too fast. This is, after all, a warm-up, and we're basically not counting either. If you've ever done any of my workouts before, you know that my warm-up tends to be a little bit more informal because I would much rather chat with you and tell you about our workout rather than trying to count. So we're going to do several of these while I tell you about the day, because we are doing strength training today. One of my very favorite things in the world to do is to pick up heavy things and to put them back down again. And today's routine it's very beginner friendly, as I mentioned in the intro, but it's really good for you if you've been working out for a while and you'd like a routine that you can really see progress with. One of the great things about strength training is that you can truly feel yourself getting better as you use heavier and heavier weights. And this is the kind of workout that you can come back to again and again with heavier weights and see that you've made gains. So today what we're doing, technically speaking, is called supersetting. So what that means is that I've got 3 pairs of exercises. 2 upper body, 2 ab work, 2 lower body. And we're going to work back and forth between those 2 exercises until we're done with them, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So we're not treating the whole workout as a circuit, as you may have done before with strength training. We're also going to do some nice big arm circles, really making sure that that chest and those shoulders are ready. Awesome job. My heart rate has already come up. I'm already feeling it. This is about as high as our heart rate is going to go today. The great thing about strength training, it's not, generally speaking, very high heart rate work. So don't worry about your heart rate monitor. You're not going to burn a ton of calories today. What you're going to do instead is build muscle that's going to burn calories for you all day, every day, as long as you have them. That's the magic of strength training. No, the workout itself is not super sweaty, and some arm crossers, but the return that you get from it in the weeks and months and years to come is much better than some of those fast-moving, super sweaty kind of workouts, which I also love. And there is a place for those in your routine, but right now, during the summer, we're going to focus on getting strong. You guys, let's go ahead and pick up those dumbbells, and here we go. Our first pair of exercises are press-ups and delt raises. We're going to do 12 of each exercise, so get yourself set for this one. This is all upper body, so I want your lower body nice and set. Knees are soft, belly button is pulled in tight. Your whole lower body is stiff and firm, but not locked and rigid. Starting with the dumbbells right here on your shoulders, we're going to press up, hands go, or palms face out, palms face in. First one's done, and we're going to get to 12. There's 2, 3, there's 4, awesome job. That's 5 and 6, working those shoulder muscles. There's 7, you can feel this in the lower parts of your arms too, your triceps. There's 8 There's 9. Check that belly button. Make sure you're not swaying your back. There's 10, and we're almost there. This one's 11 and 12. Excellent job. Our next exercise is Delt Raises, and I'm going to give you an option. You can keep one dumbbell in each hand, or you can go one dumbbell in both hands. Really doesn't matter to me which way you go. The dumbbell will get heavy, and that's why I'm offering you the choice. Palms facing your body. We're going to bring those elbows up, 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 and weights come just about to your armpits. There was 1. Raise them up. There's 2. Getting the tops of those shoulders. There's 3. You can feel it in your arms, your chest, and your upper back as well. There's 4. Core is still braced. There's 5 and 6. There's 7. That's 8. Excellent job. There's 9. Really feeling it. Arms are a little shaky. That's okay. There's 10. Here's 11. And that one's 12. Awesome. As promised, this is a superset, which means we're burning out those arms. Weights right here on your shoulder. Lower body is set and tight. And here we go with press-ups. Press up. We're doing 12 again. I know. There's 2. I'm feeling it too. That's okay. There's 3. Here's 4. That's 5. And 6. There's 7. Awesome job. There's 8. Really engage that core. There's 9. When something goes up over your head, it's really easy to sway your back. We're not swaying backs. We're just pressing with those arms. There's 10. This one's 11, and that means this last one here is the last one we're going to do. You made it through 12. Excellent. Keep that good form. Lower body's nice and ready for it. And here we go with Delt Races. There's 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. There's 5. Give it a nice squeeze at the top. Really try and hold on to it. There's 6. Really thinking about not shrugging your shoulders. There's 7. That one's 8. If you need to drop down to 1 weight, totally okay. Remember, I offered you that. There's 9. I offered it for a reason. It's okay. There's 10. This one's 11. I know how supersets feel. They feel tough. And here is 12. Awesome job. You have survived the upper body portion of this workout. Go ahead and put 1 weight down for right now. We're going to go back and forth between 1 weight and 2 weights for our next 2 exercises. Again, we're going to really lock on that lower body. Knees are soft, belly button's in nice and tight. Now we're working on our abs and obliques. We're going to start with something I call X marks the spot. You might have heard these called Woodchoppers before. We're going to go from shoulder to hip, and then opposite shoulder to hip. Really swinging that dumbbell like an axe. Grunting is totally okay. 1 on each side equals 1. Chop and chop. There's 2. Chop and chop. There's 3. I know you feel this in your core. That's why we braced it. There's 4. Chop and chop. There's 5. Not really swinging overhead, just going from shoulder to hip. There's 6. Halfway done. And now more than halfway at 7. Chop and chop. There's 8. Hold those hips nice and stable. There's 9. Chop and chop. There's 10. Chop and chop. There's 11. Chop and chop. That was 12. Awesome job. Next up, we're going to do some standing side crunches. So now I'm going to have the weights basically resting on my shoulders. This is not really meant to be upper body work. This is balance work that comes from your core. So we're going to bring that knee up to your elbow. There's 1. And then we are going to go all on one side. There's 3. And of course we have to do the other side too. There's 4. That's 5. And 6. 6, really squeezing from your middle. There's 7. That's 8. There's 9. That's 10. 11, and here we go. That one was 12. Awesome job. Go ahead and shake that out. Get ready to brace your core again, and here we go on the other side. Squeeze. There's 2. That's 3. And 4. You are bending down a little bit. There's 5, but mostly you're bringing that leg up. There's 6. That one's 7. 8. There's 9. That's 10. There's 11. And that one was 12. Awesome. First round done. Let's go ahead and put one of those dumbbells down and back to X marks the spot. Knees are soft, core is in tight. Here we go. Shoulder to hip. Chop and chop. First one's done. Chop and chop. There's 2. There's 3. Don't mind the grunting. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. And 7. Really using those ab muscles to start and stop this motion. That one's 9. Chop and chop. There's 10. That one's 11, and check us out. That one was 12. Great job. We are done with X marks the spot. All right, you guys, that means we're ready for standing crunches again. Weights are just right here on your shoulder. I'm going to start with my left leg on the ground. Right knee is bent and crunching. First one's done. Crunch. There's 2. Controlling the motion. Up and down. There's 3. Down is the part where it's really easy to just fall out of it. But I want you to think about controlling the motion. There's 5. Squeeze for 6. Right there is 7. Awesome job. And 8. There's 9. Squeeze. There's 10. That one's 11, and check us out. There. Whew, is 12. Here we go. On the other side, I know we're not resting at all today. We are really going from exercise to exercise. There's 2, or side to side in this case. There's 3, and 4. There's 5, and 6. Awesome job. There's 7, and 8. That one's 9. There's 10, 11, and here it comes. That one is 12. You guys, we are done with upper body and middle body, and that means we have lower body next. Here's what I've got for us. Split squats is where we're going to start. Doesn't matter to me which leg goes forward. Of course, we're going to do this on both sides. One leg forward, one leg very far back, as big of a stance as you can handle. This is balance work. You can see me kind of working for it. Back foot, you're up on your toe. Front foot, you're flat on the ground. Both toes are facing forward. Really watch that. It's very easy to accidentally kick your hip out. So making sure that both toes are facing forward. Arms are just relaxed at your side, and we're going to bring that back knee down and up, keeping your weight right smack dab in the center of your 2 legs, not coming forward or tipping back. There's 2, and squat for 3, and squat. There's 4, and 5. Really feeling this. There's 6, and squat. There's 7, and 8. There's 9. We're almost there. You are doing so good. There's 10. Keep that core engaged. That one's 11. And 12. Excellent. All right. Whew, nice deep breath. Shake out those legs a little bit. Take a deep breath and pull in that core. Left leg is forward, right leg is back, or if that's what you did the first time, then the other way around. Either way, a nice big step, check your form. Both toes facing forward, core is in tight, chest is out, head is up, and squat it down. There's 2, and 3, there's 4, and 5, feeling that burn, there's 6, and 7, this one's 8, there's 9, that's 10, there's 11, and kaboom, there's 12, awesome. All right, you guys, we are pairing that with regular old goblet squats. Goblet means that you're holding the weights right here to your chest. Makes it real easy to get down into a squat and a little bit harder to get up. Feet are about hip width apart. Push those hips back. Push them on down and stand up. First one's done. And 2, getting as low as you can. There's 3. That's 4. Awesome job. And 5. There's 6. And 7. That one's 8. You're doing great. There's 9. You're doing fine. There's 10. Only 2 more. That didn't rhyme. I know. There's 11. And then here we go with 12 squats. Excellent, excellent job, you guys. One more little superset. Here we go. I'm going to have left leg forward, right leg back, thinking about both toes facing forward, arms are relaxed, shoulders are pulled back, core is in tight, and here we go, squat. Good job. There's 2, weight is directly underneath you. There's 3, and 4, there's 5, trying real hard not to come up on your toe on that front foot. There's 6, thinking about pushing through your heel. There's 7, and 8, and 9. Yes, that is every single muscle in your leg burning. I know. There's 10. This one's 11. And that, my friends, is 12. Awesome! Shake it out a little bit. Take a nice deep breath because here we go. Last side on those split squats. One leg forward, whichever one was not forward before. Both toes facing forward. Relax those arms because it's the legs doing the work. Let's squat. There's 2. And 3. Keeping your balance. There's 4. Both hips facing forward. There's 5. And 6. You're doing awesome. 7. No matter if your knee doesn't come all the way down to the ground, you're getting where you can get to. This might be a very small motion. There's 9. That's 10, especially on the second round. There's 11 when your legs get shaky, and there is 12. But you survived it. Thank goodness. The only thing standing between us and being done, my friends, is 12 more goblet squats. Let's go ahead and hold that goblet. Feet about hip width apart. Remember what I said about your low heart rate? My heart rate's kind of high. How about yours? Let's squat it out. That's the great thing about strength training. It really, really is a good workout. There's 2, and 3, and 4. And even when your heart rate goes back to normal, your muscles will burn for quite some time afterwards. There was 6, and 7. Research has shown varying results. There's 8. But I've heard it can be up to 24 hours afterwards that you are still reaping the benefits. There's 11, and this is 12, that you are still reaping the benefits of strength training. Whew, especially a workout like this one, you guys. We are done. Oh, but we're not quite finished. I know. If you've watched my workouts before, you knew this was coming, and if you haven't, Well, here it is, your first finisher. I like to finish off my workouts with something that's just a little bit tougher than everything else we've done. So far today, we've had some pretty straightforward moves, and so our finisher today is a very complex upper body, middle body, lower body exercise, and here's what it is. It's an overhead down to a twist curtsy lunge. All right, overhead, curtsy lunge, down to a twist. You can feel that in your obliques right there. When you stand up, you're going to feel it in the sides of your hips as you're coming up. Oh, there it is in your arms. And then we're going to go down on the other side. And that, my friends, is one. Excellent job. And down. And up. And down. There's two. You are doing awesome. Getting as low as you can go. We're going slow. There's three. This isn't cardio work either. Down. And up, controlling that motion, big step back. There's four, awesome job. Making sure that knee doesn't go over your toe, so it's a big step back. There's five, excellent. And twist. And all the way down. There's six, great job. All the way down. And all the way down. There's seven. You are doing terrific. And up. And down. There's eight. And up. Nice control. Getting that good twist. 9 of them done. Down. And up. And twist. There's 10. We are halfway done. I know, I didn't mention it. We're going to a little bit more than 12. You can handle this. That was 11 right there. That's why we're taking this with control. Take your time. If this got real tough, I would much rather you focus on form. That was 12 of them done. And do fewer, not try and follow along with me so much as do them well in the amount of time that it takes me to do 20 of them. That was 13 already. Always, always, always focus on form over speed. There's 14. Down. And up. And squeeze. There's 15. Down. And up. Squeeze and twist. 16 of them done. You are doing such a great job. Right there. 17, just a couple more. Stay strong. Or rather, we're getting strong. We're getting summer strong. There's 18 of them done. And up. And down. 19. Last one on each side. Squeeze. And up. And twist and squeeze. And 20. Oh my goodness. Put that dumbbell down. All right. Oh my gosh. I really, really, really hope that you had a great time with this workout. You guys, I've got a full body standing post-workout cool down stretching video for you. It's right here on screen, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm wearing this exact same outfit in that video, even though I filmed it like a year and a half ago. But it's a great post-workout stretch. It'll get your arms, your shoulders, your chest, your back, your legs, everything. It'll really cool you down and help you not be so sore tomorrow. But before you go, make sure you click the like button and maybe share this video with your friends, because you know your friends could use some strength training too. And click that subscribe button so that we can work out together again next time. Thanks so much for watching.